Oh yeah, if you're wondering why I look weird, it's because it's fucking snowing outside, and holy shit, it's fucking cold, my boy. Anyway, let me get a drink of my delicious water, not sponsored. That's terrible, never mind, fucking sponsor. Hello, I'm Jared from Jared Just Scored. Welcome to another video. Today we're going to be doing a rant specifically. Holy shit, I haven't done a rant in a while. I don't remember when, it's been at least 6 months. If not, it's been a fucking year. We're going to be doing a Yu-Gi-Oh! Based rant, which I haven't done in a multitude of years. We're going to be talking about the Sky Striker problem. Back in like late 2017, early 2018, when Dark Saviors came out, they came out with the Fur Hire, the Vampires, and of course the Sky Strikers. And since that time, we have dealt with Sky Strikers for almost 2 years. 2 godless years of Sky Striker variants. And I'm sure I may just be the minority, but I'm personally fucking sick of it. Let's really talk about why Sky Strikers are so splashable. And I know the exact reason, because of fucking mobilize, engage bullshit. But Sky Strikers as a whole do not limit you in any way. They don't have any limits like you can only special in Sky Strikers monsters this turn. They work as an individual engine that does not require any extra, besides extra main deck slots, they do not require any extra tech in order to work with. That's why you've seen Sky Strikers work with True Draco, you've seen Sky Strikers work with Mystic Mind, you've seen Sky Strikers work with any number of archetypes, because they require absolutely no further investment besides the initial deck slots and extra deck slots. And I know I'm trying to say this in a very, I guess, intellectual way, even though I'm in a raging mood at this archetype. We won't even go with, hyperbole and conjecture on my part. Let's just go with the fucking ban list. What cards are limited? Kagari, fucking Widow Anchor, the fucking Hornet Drones. Is that it? Multi-roll. 4 cards on the ban list. There's 4 fucking limited cards for Sky Strikers alone. Is that necessary? Absolutely. Is it not hurting the problem? You better fucking believe it. It's like when fucking Firewall Dragon came out. Fucking 2017 first set. What set was it? I think it was Circuit Break. I don't remember exactly the set's name. Had Firewall Dragon. They banned like 4 or 5 other cards before they banned Firewall Dragon. And people were still fighting against Firewall Dragon being banned because it was a main character card for a year. Or for years afterward. Let's just say for years, but for months afterward. Same thing with Sky Strikers. It is a very simple fix. Ban something. Any of the cards, I personally recommend to ban multi-roll. That way at least the archetype does not have the recovery. But people say, oh, go ahead and limit engage. No! It just means there are 5, okay, I understand it from a convenience point of view, but I don't think Konami has ever limited 5 cards of an archetype, and don't fucking throw that Dragon Roar bullshit at me. Dragon Roars aren't an archetype. They're a series of cards, but they are not an archetype. They do not reference each other in the names of the other members of the deck. I don't believe so, at least. Anyway, even so, it's fucking they had Burner Blaster, Redox, and Tempest on the ban list. Now Tempest is limited and everyone else is banned. Whatever. Anyway, that's not healthy for an archetype if half of the fucking archetype is banned. Ban what actually makes the archetype... how to put this? Ban what makes the archetype competitively viable. Or splashable, I guess would be a good word. So, if and I'm not even saying how do I explain this? The fact that almost a third of the archetype is limited is a very unhealthy aspect of the game. And I'm not saying they need to unlimit every other one of those cards. If anything, they could maybe unlimit one of the limited cards. I personally ban multi-roll, limit Engage and leave it at that. That would at least take, because Engage is a draw card mixed with a search card. I understand, but Sky Strikers as a whole just need something out of the deck. And I'm not saying that I'm a Sky Striker, you know, extraordinaire. I've topped 300 regionals in the last 20 minutes with Sky Strikers. I'm not that kind of fella. I don't really like Sky Strikers. Do I take Sky Strikers in certain archetypes? You better fucking believe it. But do I play Sky Strikers by themselves, or do I play Sky Strikers, you know, a lot? Absolutely not. So, I've basically already said my piece of what they need to do. They need to either ban something and limit Engage. Stop the engine. Konami has had a humongous precedent in the past for stopping splashable engines in Yu-Gi-Oh! They have done it with the Nightmares, with Flash the Orcust. They have done it even beforehand with like the Firewall Dragon Dark World, almost a Dark World Firewall Dragon Cancer. They took that out. They've even limited some of the dangers that are splashable in other decks. Didn't really help them. That's another story for another day. But they have a huge precedent for fucking with engines that can be used in other archetypes. Or even single cards, like again, Firewall Dragon and Masterpiece. They banned Masterpiece because he was splashable in other decks. So, Sky Strikers fits all those fucking criteria. They're very competitive. They're still very competitive. They're splashable in other decks. And firstly, they're cancer. So, hit them. And I'm not saying, limit that. No, ban something. Ban multi-roll. Ban Kagari. I personally prefer multi-roll. I don't mind actually Sky Strikers if they didn't have that insane recovering ability. I don't know how you, whatever. You know, if Sky Strikers are fine, I just don't like it the fact that they can recover every fucking card during the end phase. They ban the fucking Spellbook of Judgment and just add the shit to your hand. This card literally gives you every fucking card set. You got your Afterburn, you got your Widow Anchor. Widow Anchor doesn't matter if it's a 1 because you could draw it like 3 million fucking times. You have your fucking, what else? I don't even know what other members of the deck has. You got all that shit, okay? You got the fucking Shark Can that banishes shit. You got the one that takes control of monsters, which I think is Widow Anchor. Point being, ban something. That's my point. That's literally the real meat of my argument. Ban something from Sky Striker, stop making it splashable, and everything's gonna be cash money. So, if you guys enjoyed the Sky Striker rant problem, it was just more turned to a rant, the Sky Striker rant, leave a like and maybe subscribe. I appreciate it. If you guys want to see more Yu-Gi-Oh! Based rants, probably with more order than this video, put in the comment section below. Be constructive. I'd love to hear it, and I always try to take your guys' comments and constructive criticism into my next video. Overall, I'm Jared from Jared Just Scored. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.